The following is a sports presentation of the Eagle Sports Network.
This is the Eagle Sports Network. I am Danielle Whaley alongside men's soccer head coach Stephen Lyons. Saturday's 7-1 loss against Wingate. Tough outing for the team. What did you see from the team now that you've had some days to reflect on the game?
Obviously a disappointing result for sure. The mistakes we made, Wingate capitalised on, and when you're playing good opposition, that's going to happen. And so for us now, it's just important to bounce back and go back to basics a little bit with how we want to play and individual roles, making sure that we're taking care of the responsibilities on the field to push forward to make the season a success. And I think with one more win we can still finish second in conference, and Wingate have still got a couple of tough matches as well. So if they were to slip up, we've just got to keep doing what we can do on the field to get the results.
Last week, facing Young Harrison, then Wingate, two of the toughest competitions that the team has really faced this season. How do you think the team overall performed in both of those losses as they were, but overall, how do you think they did?
Obviously, on the road, always a tough place to go. Young Harris, a good team, and then again on Saturday, we know the results. So we didn't fare as well as we'd like to by any means. In spells, we've shown that we can put some good bits of possession together and create some opportunities, but I think collectively we need to regroup, reanalyse kind of our playing style, and maybe when we're playing some of these top teams, adjust things a little bit, and that goes all the way from the coaching staff right through to the players as well.
One thing you've talked about extensively is the identity of this team and with the players wanting to play until the very end. And we saw that last week with Tom Reed scoring goals in the final 10 minutes of regulation, in the 90th minute against Young Harris, and then in the final 5 against Wingate. So how do you think the team is really pushing themselves in practice this past week, coming off of those losses, to keep playing until the end?
Yeah, it's kind of been part of the guys' identity, like we talked about all year, and they work hard, they leave it on the field. Certain areas I think we just need to kind of channel that work rate and make it an intelligent performance as well. And I think that we've still got the right combination, so I've got every bit of faith in this group to bounce back starting on Wednesday and then push forward for a strong end to the season.
Like you mentioned, wanting to bounce back on Wednesday with the first of 4 road trips to finish out the season. And like we've talked about, road trips has been the storyline of this team this season. What's the team's mentality heading into another conference rivalry game?
Like I say, we've got a bit of a point to prove to try and respond from last week's results. We have to respect Tusculum. Even though the record isn't the greatest, we've watched a lot of video, we've seen them play, and we know they're a better team than what the record suggests. And again, any away trip to a close rival is going to be a difficult one. So we've just got to be prepared to play our game, stick to the individual roles, and again, just get back in some areas to the basics and put in a good performance.
Second straight rivalry night coming up on Wednesday against Tusculum on the road. Thank you so much for joining me, Coach Lyons.
Thank you.
He's Coach Lyons. I'm Danielle Whaley, and this is the Eagle Sports Network.